ADW Hatred Slam, first show of 2022 by Colton Dennis. Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first ADW Hatred Slam, where tonight the exchange picks continue, with 6 wonderful matches tonight, said announcer number 1. That's right, more wrestlers will no longer be free agents and I can't wait, said announcer number 2. And the best part is, we're gonna be on both shows doing commentary, said announcer number 1. At least we aren't being split up, said announcer number 2. Beldings. This match is scheduled for one fall and is a 6-woman free-for-all match, where whoever gets the first pinfall will be the winner. Introducing the challengers: Promise, Blue Rose, Twinkle, Onyxis, Raven, and Eternity, said announcer number 3. Beldings. All 6 women start attacking each other. The first woman that gets the win will be the next pick for JDW Blood Rumble, said announcer number 2. No matter who wins, they're all great performers, said announcer number 1. Onyxis kicking Promise. Eternity bounces Twinkle off the ropes, then bends over. Twinkle jumps over Eternity, then bounces off the ropes on the opposite side of the ring. Eternity turns around. Twinkle jumps onto Eternity, then starts punching her. Blue Rose goes to throw Raven through the middle ropes. Raven reverses it, then throws Blue Rose through the middle ropes. Twinkle looks at Raven, runs, then hits her back. Raven goes through the middle ropes. Twinkle turns around. Eternity kicks Twinkle's stomach, does a DDT, then covers her. 1, 2. Onyxis lands onto Eternity. 2, said referee number 1. Onyxis continuously hits Eternity's back, grabs her head, stands up, then throws her through the middle ropes. Promise runs, then pushes Onyxis. Onyxis goes through the middle ropes. Promise turns around, sees Twinkle laying on the mat, then picks her up. Looks like Promise is going for her move already, said announcer number 2. Promise sets Twinkle up for a suplex. It's her, then does a stout suplex onto her. She just nailed her finisher, and quat. Keep a Promise, and quat, said announcer number 1. Promise covers Twinkle. 1, 2. Raven pulls Promise's leg. Promise rolls outside. Both Promise and Raven start punching each other. Onyxis appears on the ledge of the ring, then runs. Both Promise and Raven look up at Onyxis. Onyxis jumps off the ledge of the ring, lands onto both Promise and Raven, stands, then slides into the ring. Twinkle slowly stands up, then turns around. Onyxis kicks Twinkle's stomach, wraps her arms around her head, then does a 3/4 face lock jawbreaker onto her. And quat, the Onyxis stunner. And quat, said announcer number 2. Onyxis covers Twinkle. 1, 2. Blue Rose lands onto Onyxis. 2, said referee number 1. Blue Rose stands, grabs Onyxis' head, picks her up, then throws her through the middle ropes. Onyxis lands hard onto the floor. Blue Rose turns Twinkle onto her stomach, then does a camel clutch. And quat, the Blue Rose clutch and quat, is locked in, said announcer number 2. Twinkle will probably tap out, said announcer number 1. Either that, or pass out, said announcer number 2. Raven tackles Blue Rose. Blue Rose, groaning, stands up, then grabs Raven's head. Raven moves Blue Rose's arms, kicks her in the stomach, sets her up for a powerbomb, lifts her, then does a packaged pile driver. Oh! Blue Rose's head bounced off the mat there, said announcer number 1. Raven covers Blue Rose. 1, 2. Said referee number 1. Eternity pulls Raven outside of the ring, grabs her head, then throws her into the barricade. Raven groans. Eternity looks, runs, jumps onto the steel stairs, then does a crossbody onto both Onyxus and Promise. "Come on," said Eternity, sliding into the ring, then waves to Blue Rose. Blue Rose stands up, then turns around. Eternity does in stow onto Blue Rose. Blue Rose rolls out of the ring. Eternity looks, then sees Twinkle slowly standing up. Twinkle turns around. Eternity does another stow onto Twinkle, then covers her. 1, 2, 3. "Ring the bell," said referee number 1. Bell dings. "Here's your winner, Eternity," said announce number 3. Eternity is now the next pick. "Congratulations to her," said announcer number 2. "What a match this was. It could have gone either way. And now Eternity's heading to JDW Blood Rumble," said announce number 1. Bell dings. "This match is scheduled for one fall and is a 6-woman tag team match where the winners will be the next pick for ADW Hatred Slam. Introducing the challengers: Lights, Venus and Serenity, and their opponents Taz, Aura, and Elastic," said announce number 3. Bell dings. Both Serenity and Taz lock up. Taz pushes Serenity into the corner. "Get off here. 1, 2. Taz holds out her arms. "You listen to me," said referee number 2. Serenity runs at Taz. Taz does a hip toss. Serenity rolls out of the ring, then looks at Taz. Taz smiles. "Come on, Serenity. You've got this. You've got it," said Lights. Serenity climbs onto the ledge of the ring, then goes through the middle ropes. Both Serenity and Taz lock up. Again, Taz pushes Serenity back into the corner, then raises her arms again. Serenity smacks Taz. Taz holds her face, looks at Serenity, then goes to punch her. Serenity ducks, then starts kicking Taz. Taz groaning. Serenity wraps Taz's twists, then tags Lights' right hand. Lights climbs up the turnbuckle, gets to the top rope, jumps off, then does an axe handle smash onto Taz. Taz, groaning, then reaches for both Aura and Elastic. Lights picks up Taz, bounces her head off their turnbuckle, then continuously kicks her. Taz falls into the bottom corner. Lights, smiling, runs towards the opposite corner, then runs towards Taz. Taz quickly moves. Lights' knees go into the turnbuckle, then she falls onto the mat. Lights tags Venus's left hand. Taz tags Aura's right hand. Both Aura and Venus run, then start punching each other. Aura hits Venus with her forearm. Venus groans, then kicks Aura in her stomach. Aura groans. Venus bounces off the ropes. Aura runs, then bounces off ropes too. Venus stops, turns around, then gets clotheslined. Aura smiles, stands up, picks up Venus, then lifts her. Venus squirming, then lands onto her feet behind Aura. Aura turns around. Venus jumps, then does a Hurricane Rana. Aura groaning, grabs the middle rope, then slowly pulls herself up. Elastic tags herself in, runs, grabs Venus, then puts her into an abdominal stretch. Venus groaning. Serenity slides into the ring, then hits Elastic's back. Elastic breaks the hold, then falls onto the mat. Serenity goes to grab Elastic. Aura tackles Serenity. Both Aura and Serenity are rolling around the ring, then go outside of it. Lights appears on the ledge of the ring, then holds out her right hand. Venus crawling towards Lights. Elastic stands up, runs, then knocks Lights off the ledge of the ring. Taz gets off the ledge of the ring, runs around it, grabs Lights, then throws her into the barricade. Elastic smiles, then turns around. Venus wraps her arms around Elastic's body, then does a belly-to-belly throw. Elastic groans. Serenity throws Aura into the barricade. Taz grabs Serenity, throws her into the steel stairs, then climbs onto the ledge of the ring. Elastic tags Taz's right hand. Taz gets into the ring. Venus, leaning against the ropes, sees lights laying on the floor, then turns around. Taz kicks Venus in her stomach, sets her up, then does an impaler DDT. Taz just nailed her move. And quat, Tasmania, and quat, said announcer number 2. That has put a lot of people away, said announcer number 1. Taz covers Venus. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, said referee number 2. Bell dings. Here's your winners. Taz, Aura and Elastic, said announcer number 3. Well, those 3 lovely ladies are heading to Hatred Slam, said announcer number 2. Congratulations to both of them. Well folks, the matches keep coming. Up next, a 3-team elimination tables match. Which team will be heading to Blood Rumble? Asked announcer number 1. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for 1 fall and is a triple threat tag team tables elimination match, where the first team to put their opponents through the table will be the next pick for ADW Blood Rumble. Introducing the challengers: Pitbull and Thump, the Typhoon and Cyclone, and Domino and the Crippler, said announcer number 3. Bell dings. All 6 are attacking each other. Pitbull and Thump attacking the Typhoon. Domino and the Crippler attacking Cyclone. Cyclone pushes both Domino and the Crippler off him, runs, then attacks both Pitbull and Thump. Pitbull kicks Cyclone. The Typhoon hits Pitbull's back. Domino jumps at the Typhoon. The Typhoon shoves Domino. The Crippler runs, then rams the Typhoon into the corner. The Typhoon groans. Cyclone throws Thump through the middle ropes. Pitbull goes to punch Cyclone. Cyclone blocks, then lifts Pitbull over his head. Pitbull shaking his head. Cyclone throws Pitbull onto Thump. Domino jumps onto Cyclone's back. Cyclone tries shaking Domino off, walks towards the corner, then rams him into the corner. The Typhoon hits the Crippler's back. The Crippler groans. The Typhoon grabs the Crippler's legs, then throws him over the top rope. And quat, Typhoon, and quat, yelled Cyclone. The Typhoon looks at Cyclone, then runs at him. Cyclone moves. The Typhoon does a corner body splash onto Domino. Domino falls onto the mat, then rolls outside of the ring. Get a table, said the Typhoon. Cyclone goes through the middle ropes, then grabs a table. The table gets slid into the ring. The Typhoon grabs the table, then sets it up into the corner. Both Pitbull and Thump slide into the ring, then jump at the Typhoon. The Typhoon shoves both Pitbull and Thump away. Both Pitbull and Thump stand back up, then run at the Typhoon. The Typhoon double clotheslines both Pitbull and Thump. Cyclone climbs onto the ledge of the ring, then gets into it. Come on, throw him into the table, said Cyclone. Both Cyclone and the Typhoon grab Pitbull, then go to throw him through the table in the corner. Domino grabs Pitbull, then pulls him out of both Cyclone's and the Typhoon's arms. Both Cyclone and the Typhoon look at Domino. The Crippler dropkicks the Typhoon. The Typhoon staggers. Domino attacks Cyclone. The Crippler runs at the Typhoon. The Typhoon grabs the Crippler by his throat, then throws him back through the middle ropes. Cyclone shoves Domino away. Domino stands, then gets clotheslined. Pitbull jumps at the Typhoon. The Typhoon throws Pitbull over the top rope. Cyclone lifts Thump onto his shoulders, then starts spinning in a circle. Cyclone is doing his airplane spin, said Announcer number 2. How much longer could he do this? Asked announcer number 1. Cyclone stops, then does a Samoan drop onto Thump. Thump groans. Cyclone slowly stands up, then shakes his head. Domino slides into the ring, then superkicks Cyclone. Cyclone staggers. Domino goes to superkick Cyclone again. The Typhoon grabs Domino's right leg. Domino does an enziguri onto the Typhoon. The Typhoon groans, then stands in front of Cyclone. Domino stands up. The Typhoon turns around. Domino superkicks the Typhoon. The Typhoon goes backwards into Cyclone. Cyclone goes through the table in the corner. Cyclone and the Typhoon have been eliminated, said announce number 3. Pitbull starts attacking Domino. The Crippler slides into the ring, then starts attacking Pitbull. Both Pitbull and the Crippler roll outside the ring. Domino slowly stands up, then turns around. Thump kicks Domino's stomach, then does a DDT. Cyclone and the Typhoon grab Thump. Hey, you two are eliminated, said referee number 3. Move, said Cyclone. Both Cyclone and the Typhoon throw Thump over the top rope. Thump lands hard onto the floor. Both Cyclone and the Typhoon go through the ropes, then start attacking both Pitbull and the Crippler. The Typhoon throws the Crippler into the barricade hard. Cyclone bounces Pitbull's head off the steel stairs. Get a table, said Cyclone. The Typhoon grabs a second table, then sets it up in the walkway. Cyclone grabs Pitbull, then walks towards the Typhoon. Both Cyclone and the Typhoon grab Pitbull's tights, lift him up, then slam him through the second table. Beldings. Here's your winners, said announcer number 3, being interrupted. Both Cyclone and the Typhoon are approaching. Announcer number 3. Announcer number 3 runs into the crowd. The Crippler jumps at Cyclone. The Typhoon hits the Crippler's back. Both Cyclone and the Typhoon throw the Crippler into the barricade hard again. The Typhoon grabs Thump, lifts him over his head, then throws him over the barricade. Domino appears next to ropes, then slingshots himself over the top rope. Cyclone catches Domino in his arms, puts him onto his shoulder, then rams him into the ring post. Referees and security appear. Come on, get out of here. Go, said referee number 3. Both Cyclone and the Typhoon walk away, then smile. My lord, this is what these two did. Just because they didn't win the match, said announce number 2. I agree with you. They didn't need to do this. Even trying to go after our announcer, said announcer number 1. Who even won this match? Asked announcer number 2. Well, Pitbull was the only one that went through a table. So, I'm guessing Domino and the Crippler won, said announce number 1. Beldings. This match is scheduled for one fall and is a 3-on-1 handicap match, where the winner will be the next pick and go to a ADW. Hatred Slam. Introducing the challengers. First, Barrage and his opponents. Bane, Clobber and the US Continental Champion, Rhino, said announce number 3. Beldings. Hey, you two. I'll start this match, alright? Don't worry. I'll make sure we are picked. I mean, we'll win. He's got no one to tag, said Clobber. Both Bane and Rhino go through the ropes, then stand onto the ledge of the ring. Clobber runs at Barrage, then goes for a clothesline. Barrage ducks, then continuously punches Clobber. Clobber continuously falls onto the mat, stands up, then turns around. Barrage lifts Clobber up, then slams him onto the mat. Clobber groans. Barrage quickly covers Clobber. 1, 2. Clobber kicks out. 2, said referee number 4. Barrage reaches for Clobber. Clobber rolls out of the ring. "Come on," said Barrage. "Get in here, Clobber." "1, 2, 3, said referee number 4. Barrage rolls outside of the ring, then approaches Clobber. Clobber runs. Barrage chases Clobber around the ring. Clobber slides into the ring, runs, then bounces off the ropes on the opposite side of the ring. Barrage slides into the ring, stands up, lifts Clobber, then does a spinebuster onto him. Clobber groans. Barrage quickly covers Clobber. 1, 2. Clobber kicks out. 2, said referee number 4. Barrage stands up, then grabs Clobber's head. Clobber punches Barrage, quickly tags Bane's chest, then rolls out of the ring. Bane gets into the ring. Both Bane and Barrage are staring at each other, then lock up. Barrage puts Bane into a headlock. Bane bounces Barrage off the ropes, then shoulder tackles him. Barrage looks up at Bane. Bane bounces off the ropes. Barrage stands up, then hip tosses Bane. Barrage grabs Bane's head. Bane stands, then continuously rams Barrage into the corner. Barrage continuously groaning. Bane starts hitting Barrage's back. Barrage falls to his knees. Bane bounces Barrage off the ropes, then does a back elbow. Barrage holding his face. Bane covers Barrage. Barrage quickly kicks out. "Not even a 1 count, said announcer number 2. Barrage knows what's at stake here, said announcer number 1. "Do you really think he'll win this?" asked announcer number 2. "You never know," said announcer number 1. Bane drags Barrages towards the corner, then tags Rhino's left hand. Rhino gets into the ring, then hits Barrage's back. Barrage groans. Rhino picks up Barrage, wraps his arm around his body, then does a German suplex. Barrage groans. Rhino covers Barrage. 1, 2. Barrage kicks out. 2, said referee number 4. Rhino picks Barrage up, lifts him, then slams him onto the mat. Rhino runs, bounces off the ropes, then goes for a leg drop. Barrage moves. Rhino lands onto the mat, groans, then holds his right leg. Barrage slowly stands up, grabs Rhino, sets him up, then suplexes him. Both Barrage and Rhino are laying in the middle of the ring. "Come on, Rhino. Come on," said Clobber. "Come on, Rhino, over here," said Bane. "Hey, I'm winning this match for us, not you," said Clobber. You could barely win a match. How do you even become a champion?" asked Bane. Both Bane and Clobber jump off the ledge of the ring, then start shoving each other. Rhino crawls towards his corner, then sees both Bane and Clobber shoving each other. Guys, said Rhino. Barrage stands up, runs, rams Rhino into the corner, then does a rolling German suplex. 1, 2. Rhino kicks out. 2, said referee number 4. Bane looks into the ring. Clobber shoves Bane into the steel stairs. Bane holds his head, then groans. Barrage stands up, grabs Rhino, then lifts him onto the turnbuckle. Clobber slides into the ring. Barrage turns around. Clobber does a hard clothesline onto Barrage. Rhino. Snap out of it, man. Come on, do your leg drop. Come on, said Clobber, smacking Rhino's face. Rhino looks at Clobber, then shoves him away. Clobber turns around. Bane boots Clobber. Clobber rolls out of the ring. Bane goes through the middle ropes. Rhino turns around, looks at Barrage in the middle of the ring, runs, then does a leg drop. Barrage quickly moves. Rhino lands onto the mat, then groans again. Barrage slowly standing up. Rhino pulls himself up with ropes. Barrage does a rolling German suplex onto Rhino. Bane climbs onto the ledge of the ring. Barrage stands up with Rhino, then throws him into Bane. Bane falls off the ledge of the ring, then onto Clobber. Barrage wraps his arms around Rhino's waist, then does a bridge German suplex onto him. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, said referee number 4. Bell dings. Here's your winner, Barrage, said announce number 3. Barrage is now on Hatred Slam, said announce number 2. That was a great match, and I think if it wasn't for Clobber, they would have won it, said announcer number 1. Definitely, said announcer number 2. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall, and is a tag team match, where the winners will be the next pick for Blood Rumble. Introducing the challengers, Thunderbolt and Earthquake, and their opponents, the Pursuer and the King, said announcer number 3. Bell dings. You must start. The King doesn't do no work, said the King. The Pursuer looks at Earthquake. Both Earthquake and the Pursuer are walking around the ring. Earthquake goes to lock up with the Pursuer. The Pursuer ducks, then slaps Earthquake in the back of his head. Earthquake looks at the Pursuer, then goes to grab him. The Pursuer ducks again, then slaps Earthquake in the back of his head again. I don't think that's a smart move by Pursuer, said announcer number 2. Well, think who his actual tag partner is, said announce number 1. Earthquake looks at the Pursuer. Pursuer's eyes widen, runs, then tags in the King. What are you doing? I'm the King, said the King. Earthquake grabs the King, then throws him over the top rope. The King lands onto the mat, then groans. Earthquake looks at the Pursuer. What? Don't pay attention to me, pal, said the Pursuer. Earthquake grabs the King, then whips him into the corner. The King goes into the corner hard, then slowly stands up. Earthquake, looking at the Pursuer, runs, then does a corner body splash onto the King. The King falls onto the mat. Why is the Pursuer just watching? Asked announcer number 2. Like I said, and quat. You know how him and his partner are, and quat, said announce number 1. Earthquake whips the King into the opposite corner, runs, then does another corner body splash onto him. I believe Earthquake's doing his move, said announcer number 2. Yeah, and quat, the 4 elements, and quat, said announcer number 1. Earthquake whips the King into the Pursuer's corner, runs, then does a third corner body splash onto the King. The King falls onto the mat. Earthquake continues staring at the Pursuer. The Pursuer waving at Earthquake. Earthquake picks up the King, whips him into his corner, then does a 4th corner body splash onto him. The King falls onto the mat. Earthquake tags Thunderbolt's right hand. Thunderbolt gets into the ring. Come on in here, said Thunderbolt. The Pursuer waves at Thunderbolt, then starts to walk up the ramp. Thunderbolt grabs the King, then does reverse Santo. Thunderbolt just did his finisher. And quat. 10,000 volts, and quat, said announce number 2. Thunderbolt tags in Earthquake. Earthquake climbs up the turnbuckle, gets to the top rope, looks up at the Pursuer, jumps off, does a top rope body splash onto the King, then covers him. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, said referee number 5. Bell dings. Here's your winners, Thunderbolt and Earthquake, said announcer number 3. Well, congratulations to Earthquake and Thunderbolt. But I feel bad, said announcer number 2. Why? Asked announcer number 1. Actually, for the King. He didn't even stand a chance, said announcer number 2. Yeah, well folks, we've made it to our main event, where 6 women will try to climb a ladder to retrieve a clipboard. And that person that pulls it down is our last pick of the night, said announcer number 1. Beldings. This match is scheduled for one fall and is a 6-women ladder match. The first person to retrieve the clipboard will be the winner and will be the pick for Hatred Slam. Introducing the challengers: Onyxia, Saffron, Jade, Sapphire, Rogue and Libra, said announcer number 3. Beldings. All 6 women are fighting each other. Rogue punching Jade. Jade groans, then chops Rogue's chest. Rogue groans. Both Libra hit Sapphire's back. Come on, I thought you wanted a fight, asked Libra. Sapphire punches Libra's stomach. Libra groans, then knees Sapphire's head. Onyxia punching Saffron, then goes to clothesline her. Saffron ducks, then throws Onyxia over the top rope. Jade punches Rogue. Rogue staggers, then runs at Jade. Both Jade and Rogue go through the middle ropes. Saffron goes to walk. Libra attacks Saffron. Sapphire hits Libra's back. Libra groans, then elbows Sapphire's stomach. Sapphire groans. Libra grabs Sapphire's tights, then throws her through the middle ropes. Saffron stands in the corner. Libra approaches Saffron. Saffron does a drop toe hold onto Libra. Libra's face goes into the second turnbuckle. Saffron stands up, then turns around. Onyxia clotheslines Saffron, approaches Libra, then starts kicking her. Libra groaning. Rogue throws Jade into the barricade. Jade groans. Rogue walking, then grabs a ladder. The ladder is being folded. Rogue picks up the ladder. Sapphire grabs the other end of the ladder. Let go of my ladder, said Rogue. Both Rogue and Sapphire are struggling. Then stop. Rogue runs, then rams Sapphire into the ring. Sapphire groans. Rogue smiling. Onyxia running, then does a suicide dive onto Rogue. The ladder falls onto the floor. Dear Lord, Onyxia could have hurt herself doing that, said announcer number 1. Yeah, hopefully she's all right, said announcer number 2. The ladder gets slid into the ring. Jade climbs onto the ledge of the ring. Libra runs, then knocks Jade off the ledge of the ring. Jade falls onto the floor. Libra looks up at the clipboard, grabs the ladder, then sets it up. Saffron attacks Libra. Libra knees Saffron's stomach, then bounces her head off the ladder. The ladder falls over. Libra folds up the ladder, then picks it up. Saffron slowly stands, then turns around. Libra runs at Saffron. The top of the ladder hits Saffron's head. Saffron falls through the middle ropes, then lands onto the floor. Libra smiling, then sets up the ladder. Jade slides into the ring, stands up, then drop kicks Libra. Libra falls onto the mat. Jade looks up at the clipboard, then starts climbing up the ladder. Rogue slides into the ring, then quickly climbs up the other side of the ladder. Both Jade and Rogue get to the top of the ladder, then start punching each other. Rogue rakes Jade's eyes. Jade holding her face. Rogue grabs Jade's head. This is mine, said Rogue, goes to punch Jade. Jade blocks, grabs Rogue's head, then continuously bounces it off the top of the ladder. Rogue goes limp. Jade looks down, grabs Rogue, then does a neckbreaker off the top of the ladder. Oh my god, I've never seen that done before, said announcer number 2. They all want the same thing, said announcer number 1. Onyxia slides into the ring, stands, then grabs the ladder. Libra appears behind Onyxia, grabs her, runs, then throws her into the ring post. Onyxia groans, falls onto the ledge of the ring, then lands onto the floor. Libra looks around, up at the clipboard, smiles, then starts to walk. Saffron spears Libra. Libra. Holding her sides. Man, Saffron came out of nowhere, said announcer number 2. Saffron picks up Libra then throws her through the middle ropes. Libra goes onto both Jade and Rogue. Saffron grabs the ladder, then starts climbing up it. Saffron is gonna do it, said announcer number 1. I can't believe it, said announcer number 2. Believe it, said announcer number 1. No. Announcer number 1 looks at announcer number 2. Not that. That, said announcer number 2 pointing. Sapphire slides into the ring then grabs the ladder. Saffron looks down at Sapphire. No, no, no. Don't do it, said Saffron. Sorry, said Sapphire pushing the ladder. Saffron falls then gets hung up onto the top rope. Sapphire sets up the ladder. Onyxia slowly climbs onto the ledge of the ring. Sapphire grabs Saffron then throws her into Onyxia. Both Onyxia and Saffron land onto the floor. Sapphire looks around, climbs up the ladder then gets to the top. Grab it, Sapphire, said announcer number 2. Sapphire looks down, smiles, grabs the clipboard, then pulls it down. Bell dings. Here's your winner and the next pick for Hatred Slam, Sapphire, said announcer number 3. Sapphire climbs down the ladder, falls onto the mat, then starts crying. The crowd is cheering. Well, what a match, said announcer number 2. Definitely. I really thought Saffron was gonna get that. But Sapphire was in the right place at the right time, said announcer number 1. Well, we want to thank you all for watching. Be safe out there everyone, good night, said announcer number 1. Bye bye, said announcer number 2 waving. Sapphire holding up the clipboard. The crowd continues cheering. The end.